Isaac Newton and the Mystery of the Falling Apple. A long time ago, in a quiet little village in England, there was a boy named Isaac Newton. He wasn't like other children. While others ran and played, Isaac was busy building little machines, watching the stars, and asking questions that no one else thought about. One windy afternoon, young Isaac sat under a tall apple tree in his mother's garden, thinking deeply. The world was full of mysteries, and he wanted to understand them all. He watched the clouds move, the wind shake the branches, and birds soaring high in the sky. Suddenly, thump, an apple fell right beside him. Isaac blinked and looked at the apple. Something about it puzzled him. Why did the apple fall straight down? Why not sideways or up into the air? He picked up the apple and stared at the tree. There must be something pulling it down, he muttered to himself. That little thought led Isaac on a journey of discovery. He realized that the same invisible force pulling the apple down must also be pulling everything else toward the earth, including people, houses, and even the moon in the sky. He called this force gravity, and he believed it worked not just on Earth, but across the entire universe. Isaac grew up to become a brilliant scientist, always searching for answers. He spent years studying motion and discovered 3 important rules, which are now known as Newton's 3 laws of motion. One day, while sitting in his candlelit room, he rolled a small ball across the wooden floor. The ball kept moving until it hit the wall. An object will stay still or keep moving unless something stops it, he said, writing it down as his first law of motion. Then, he pushed a larger ball, noticing that it was harder to move than the small one. The heavier an object, the more force it needs to move, he thought, writing his second law of motion. Finally, as he leaned against his desk, he noticed that when he pushed on the desk, it pushed back on him. He grinned. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That became his third law of motion. Isaac's curiosity didn't stop there. He also loved light and colors. One day, he took a glass prism and let sunlight pass through it. To his amazement, the white light split into a beautiful rainbow of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. White light is made of many colors, he exclaimed. This discovery helped people understand how rainbows are formed and even led to the invention of better telescopes. Years passed, and Newton became famous. Kings and scholars admired his intelligence, and his book Principia Mathematica became one of the most important science books in history. But no matter how much he learned, Newton always remained curious, just like the boy who once sat under the apple tree. He proved that the world is full of mysteries waiting to be solved. All you need is curiosity, patience, and a little imagination. And so, the next time you see an apple fall from a tree, remember Isaac Newton, the boy who asked why. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more amazing tales about great scientists, adventures, and discoveries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your support keeps me motivated to create more fun and exciting stories. See you in the next one.